Uh, we're back. Sorry, there was technical difficulties. Oh, jeez. Ay, ay, ay. Anywho, uh, listen to the training tape. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Let's see. Fazbear signature training tapes, handy dandy tapes will transform you from a hapless, desperate minimum wage drifter to into a actually loved suited mascot in no time at all. Keep listening. Results by var- blah, blah, blah. Results may vary, and by results we mean you may get your lungs filled with rusty metal spring locks, which isn't good, obviously. Keep listening. To put a suit on, pick up one of Freddy's signature hand cranks and hold it in your hand. Use the crank to compress the deadly spring locks carelessly into the sides of the suit. Keep listening. Once you clumsily pushed all of our fragile and unstable sharp metallic devices into the sides of the suit, climb inside and don't bump off anything metal or death may be imminent. Now, several springs will probably unclick as you're likely a clumsy hooligan. These springs coming loose are known as a spring lock failure. It's almost like your lungs and several old rusty metal spikes getting married. See, now, that doesn't sound nearly as gut wrenchingly horrific when I lie to you like that, does it now? Keep listening. However, if such a thing does happen, panic not, employee. Quickly hit, quickly click the springs to compress them back into the sides of the suit and away from your lungs. If you're too slow, you'll likely get a few lungs full of rusted metal spikes. Ouch. We'll cover more suit stuff tomorrow's lesson. Thanks for listening, and please don't accidentally slip and die after getting impaled by spring locks. Honestly, it just looks bad for the company, you know? Thank you, and remember, sweep it under the rug and it's probably fine. Put on the suit. Ugh, okay. Quick, compress spring locks before failure. Up. Oh, I fucked up. Hmm? Yeah, I know, right? Huh. Ugh. You forgot to listen to the tape I left you, didn't you? Sucks to be you, mate. Uh-huh.
You done goofed. Don't press new game. I swear to God. Alright, second save. Yeah, there we go.
Listen to the training tape. Yep, yep, yep. Gonna keep listening. Uh, okay. Almost like me. See? Huh? Such a thing does happen. Okay. Yep. Quickly. Uh-huh.
Hit the shit. Quick, press spring locks before this failure.
like, who designed this shit?
Blame Apple, I think.
Seriously?
And
And
we lost our all in place.
oh,
We won't die at this moment in time.
okay. Ay, ay, ay. Save the game.
Yes, they got. We need to save over file too. Yeah, really gonna make
Save it. What? There we go.
So I guess we can leave.
Okay.
People or something.
Oh.
Stick up. Oh, I want to find a firecracker.
Oh, yeah.
No! Out of the spring locks!
Why did I do that?
Oh, stop screaming. It can't be that bad. Quit your dallying and get to the safe room. Your bleeding and screaming is making customers uncomfortable.
Suck to be you, mate. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, small crowd.
How should you entertain the crowd? Hulu cat. You know, swears at the kids. Some great options. Hate that.
Ugh.
Tell the kids about your divorce. Smoke, kids. Did you just tell the kids to smoke?
Yes.
Boy, my office now.
Fine, let's go. I don't want this. Kids, don't let it.
Boy, this is your last warning. Come with me.
Okay. Oh, just get out. Ah. Suck to be you, mate. Let's see.
Our smoke here is really fucking lame.
Really fucking.
The salad bar I spy? This is not what Foxy and Arizona died for. Still unclear about that.
Let's see.
Yeah, doing this okay. Ancient tokens were found. Well, that's something at least.
Do a dance where.
I don't know, said perform. I don't know, you can
What?
do what you want. I just say caught my eye. Are we performing for Foxy? No, there's children here. I wanted to dance with Foxy.
did not. Oh shit!
Well,
It,
those kids are traumatized.
yeah.
Sucks to be you, mate. Alright, so let's not piss on our suit. Or do backflips. Neither of those seem advantageous to us.
Okay.
Where's the red ones?
What?
Yeah, there you go. You gotta press E on them.
E?
I think that's what it is. That or space. Well, that didn't work. Oh, serve guest pink. Oh, never mind.
Small crowd. How shall I entertain the crowd?
Don't do a flip.
Y'all swears at the kittens. Interact. Hey kids, it's me, Cool Cat.
Oh, God, they're awful.
I know.
Don't do a flip.
Tell the kids about my divorce. I'm not even married, so. See ya, kids.
That's worse. We have pink.
Looks like it.
Oh, that's what it is. It's the minigame. I apologize. I'm confused.
Uh, I don't know. Oh,
Oh, you're doing it. Here, did you?
oh, so it's enter. Okay,
Oh, my mistake.
that's fine. I'm.
There's a lot to this game for how fucking ridiculous it is.
I know. Rickroll, everyone.
Several customers have booed and left. One guy's mouthing something violent at you, yet you can't see what it is because his head is a phone.
Get away from me,
Fuck you!
Yeah, fuck you. Exactly.
Oh god, we're stuck with this music forever. Okay, fine. Give you up.
Never gonna let you down. I don't know where that. If that you.
Make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie. Hurt you.
No.
Oh, you're not gonna eat her ass?
Why should I?
I don't know. Is that a thing that you can do? Is that nope? Oh no. I'm not sure. Yeah, don't show it.
What are you doing? Oh.
So the audio was going through your headphones before I was paired this.
What? Oh shit, dude.
Look, man, you gotta get your oh.
You sick fuck.
I just want to see how many ways we can get a game over. Because that's better than fucking succeeding in this game.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sucks to be you.
Sucks to be you, mate.
Man, this game is a lot more fun when you can save.
I know, right?
Because now we just play from the save room after the fucking beginning.
Oh,
I missed a spot when I shaved and it's gonna drive me insane. I'll be back in a sec.
okay. Okay. All right. Um.
Scrounged around, and yet only a few loose cigarettes and an old mattress were found. Where are these mattresses?
That's a good question.
Okay, so where haven't we been is the question. We haven't been to the prize counter, but we don't really have anything for it.
Well.
On Bonnie's face. About damn time. We gotta make the pizza.
Well.
We gotta make the face pizza. I don't know what that does, but I know it's the thing we can do, and I want to do it.
Hey, it's me. I'm Matt. I work at the prize court.
Matt, you will die a virgin.
Yes.
I don't see shit. Oh.
Oh, well, we don't have. We can't buy anything. We should see what does he have?
What?
What does he have? We can't buy anything.
Hold up.
That's your inventory.
View the man's wares. Let's firecracker.
Original bar guitar.
Ooh, okay.
Guitar and microphone, I think we can perform with, but I'm sure there's more to it than that. God, the fucking cigarettes.
And I don't know where these matches that are coming from, dude, but view inventory.
Also, as someone who used to smoke tobacco, I always cringe whenever I see like a whole cigarette laying around. It's like, man, that's like $1.
Yeah, really.
Shit's expensive.
Prepare pizzas.
Yes.
I'm gonna search the kitchen first. Maybe I might find something interesting. 22 tokens. Okay. Bonnie's face. The pizza is ready. Go, bro.
Fuck yeah, it's ready. It's the best pizza you ever goddamn seen. Here's your pizza. Go deliver it.
And ooh, nice.
Yes, we've done that twice. Alright, let's serve it. I want to see what happens. So here's Jason. Pizza. Oh, it's on the table there.
Is this Bonnie? Yes. Not cool, man. He needs that. I'll fire you if I actually cared about Bonnie, which nobody does.
See you later. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Glad we did this. Okay, well, serving cakes didn't help us much. I mean, I guess performing maybe gives us money, but we have to figure out a way to do it without failing or dying. A squirrel, a phone guy, lemons.
What's the deal with phone guy?
Phone
Is it?
guy.
I just don't get it.
Why must you do this to the phone? My name isn't even phone guy. My name is Scott King Coffin.
Your head is a phone. Oh, sorry, Mr. Coffin.
Never mock my phone head again. I'm gonna quit.
Ooh.
Still there. Phone guy. He's just there. Is phone guy just there forever?
Yes. Tell a joke about a squirrel. Hey, what's a doggo's favorite food? Borf berries.
Shut up! I'm hilarious. And I
I know, right?
want some more berries.
Tell some jokes.
One of these has got to be a winner.
An offensive joke? How many frontal lobes does it? Employee, my office, now. Fine, let's go. Just get out. Yeah, I know, right?
We're gonna place that sells sex toys and smoking paraphernalia, so maybe my situation is a bit different than a arcade.
Yeah, it would make sense. Okay. Leave the hallway. What is anybody on or?
There's more people earlier.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll trickle back in because they were there when we logged off before.
Yep. All right. Right. Oh, here we go again.
Is that a salad bar I spy? What a waste of fucking space.
Okay, normally I'm not a fan of salad, but
That's for customers only, employee.
fine. I'll just.
Good.
I don't like salad anyway, so.
Man, only we had the crowbar.
Search around the cove.
49 tokens. That's
Wonderful.
And if we were at fucking Reboot and we just scrounged around and found 49 tokens, that'd be a good fun.
I know, right? What kind of joke? Joke about a squirrel. Why did the squirrel cross the road? He died on impact. Because this place is terrible. Because he was nuts. You're fired. Oh.
Fucking
Sayonara, asshole. Yeah, I know, right? The squirrel joke. Na, 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 na.
Tiptoeing into these nuts joke territory.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I'm done for now. Sorry, dude.
Oh, what's next?
Let's. Oh. No. Uh.
There's another game we could do some reading for. It's free on Steam.
What would that be?
It's a pretty dark game, but it's a fun one. If you go on Steam, it's Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh yeah, the Doki Doki. Yeah, I think we played that one before.
No, we haven't played it.
What?
I've mentioned it to you before, but I don't think you even have it.
I swear I thought we did play it before. Maybe it was just on your.
Yeah, it might have been on my computer. I might have shown you a little bit of it.
Okay.
There's also the newer version that's paid, but there's just a free version that was the original thing that came out. It's getting close to October, right? I mean, we may as well do a spooky thing.
Yep. By the way, do I have like two versions of that Freddy's Day Shift game on my computer?
Yeah, but It'll just be the most recent one is the one you play.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Because the other one was like a repost or something. So,
Yeah,
but
I think there was some bugs on the repost.
yeah, well, most of it was fine. It's just I think when something about when they reposted it, you just can't save in that version.
Yeah, that is.
And but I went and came to found the original dev, and it
Yep.
works fine. So that's something we can revisit too, and then we can maybe do some dope here.
Okay. Doki doki. Uh, play some Doki Doki. And besides, you know how I like that anime shit, right?
Yeah, you know what we should do
What?
when it comes October.
Yeah.
This game is not suitable for children; those who are easily disturbed.
Anyway, you were saying?
When it comes October, if you're willing to actually put in the time to stream it with me, I will buy you the full version, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, and we'll play that together for some streams in October for some spooky stuff.
I might be down for that.
All right, I can do that. So there's new content, there's like a new ending, there's lots of stuff to the updated version.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll put around with this now. We'll play through it, and then
Yeah.
when it comes, I'll get you the updated version.
Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing the game. For content warnings, please visit http blah blah blah. Okay, I agree.
I have anxiety and depression, but I played the game before, so it's fine, probably. Doki Doki.
Doki doki. Doki doki.
Doki.
Okie dokie.
Beautiful.
Well, shit. Maybe just no thanks.
Hey.
Hey.
Give me opportunities to practice my girl voices. You can read your characters stuff. I'll read. So this is you talking.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh, that girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running anyway. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again, but I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Seems like you're thinking about it and ignoring me. That's mean, Joe.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Joe, Have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
That's the kind of friend you are.
Whatevs. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Oh, this game is about you.
Yeah, it is.
I was talking about where you will learn how to socialize or have any life skills before college. Happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years.
Too late.
Not used to the real world.
Too late. I'm already a neat.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right, all right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease my mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything else inside of her head.
I mean, mood.
The school day's just as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that, oh, I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know,
No, what?
well, that you could join my club.
Sayori?
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Me?
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Litter. As in, oh, cat litter? Yeah, that's what I think your literature club. Yeah, my cat can take a big shit in there. Get the wordplay? Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature.
She's a sophisticated.
In fact, wait, what? Sophisticated?
She's a sophisticated woman.
Apparently so. And I'm a barbaric man. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help us start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Vice president, quote unquote. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I was bringing in a new member, and Natsuki made
Mhm.
cupcakes and everything.
Hmm. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Foreshadowing question mark?
Yeah, really. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, this is the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Fuck, I have to figure out how to do different girl voices. Welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hmm.
Zori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Mm.
Ah, Joe, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Hmm.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki. Hmm. Oops, that's you.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear.
I'm sorry, I said that.
That's fine. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things.
Hmm. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, right?
Uh,
That's right. It's great to see you again, Joe. Monica smiles sweetly.
hmm? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica.
Come sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner to the of the room where Natsuki Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward.
Make a dash for the original rating.
Yep. Still feeling awkward. I take a seat next to Sayori. Hey, could you grab me another beer?
Got you, boo.
Yep. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Oh,
Here, hold on.
oop.
I got a trick. Let's see if I can do it.
All right.
Just be able to do this. Thanks. Close enough.
Mhm.
I used to be able to. Oh, here. Well, we haven't clinked these yet.
Nope.
All fucking day.
Yeah, really.
Let me get my drugs and we'll be ready.
All right. Anyway, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay. Sorry, that's.
Yep.
Okay. Are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats.
I wish they showed a picture of the cup.
Yeah, I know, right? That would have been cute.
Good fucking cupcakes.
Yeah, I know, right? The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just ready up to take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious. Or sorry,
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Try getting icing in your beard.
Yeah, you're just saving it for later. It's food storage.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't do that.
I'm kidding. I know.
You'll never kiss a woman the rest of your life. You gotta-
Yeah. Anywho, I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
Well, you gotta grab the fucking ear first. You gotta eat the shit off the top.
Well, you try eating a cupcake with a beard.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta eat the toppings off. Oh, not the icing.
Yeah.
Get the candies off the top.
Yeah.
I always eat cupcakes from the bottom. I take them out and I bite off the bottom so I can like just eat the top like this and not worry about getting it on my.
So you eat it like a burger, almost.
Almost, but like I take it, I like eat the bottom off, and then I just
Okay.
have the cap with the icing on it.
Yeah, well, it's like
Because then I can fit the whole top part of my mouth and not drop icing.
again, it's like you try eating cupcakes with a dwarf beard. Oh, Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I'll finally bite down. Icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I.
Oh, tsundere much?
I was literally about to ask you, what trope is this? Yes.
Whoa, Natsuki, is tsundere much? Yep. Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a fourth wall breaker. Oh, yeah.
Tsundere.
I never understood what they were
Yep.
talking about just because it's a trope. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm with it now. I'm here.
Maybe you should watch more anime.
Yes, yeah, I'm very uncultured. Made them for you or anything.
Right. I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not, you know, for you, dummy.
Right. All right, all right. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Tsundere!
I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah, I know, right? Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down. Any views here?
Not at the moment. I'm posting.
All right. Anyway, she carefully placed the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Oh, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teacher gave us permission. Sorry. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I'm more into coffee and beer. I'm not.
I combined them.
I'm not really much into.
Coffee with whiskey is Irish beer. Coffee with beer is
Yeah, I know where you're going with that shit, dude.
Irish coffee.
Oh, yep.
Coffee with beer is what is that Scottish? German coffee.
Wait, coffee with beer?
I don't know, because coffee with whiskey, Irish whiskey is Irish coffee.
Never heard of coffee with beer, but that sounds like something Germans would do.
Also, I think we invented a new drink.
A German coffee, yeah.
Not a good one, but a new
I know. I'm getting. I knew what you. Anyway, aside, all gags aside,
all gags all day, baby.
yeah. I I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
Are you insulted? I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoyed the tea.
Fair. I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider joining the literature club? That's not what he said, but it's.
Oh boy. Yeah, really.
I say what the fuck I want.
Yeah, really. I'd rather we say whatever the fuck we want, but yeah, I get ya.
It's just a bit of spice. Can we make the characters swear more than they actually swear?
Maybe. That would definitely make it more interesting.
I mean, if this is a high school, that'd be pretty on par with my experience.
Yeah.
What your high school experience was like, but it's like a bunch of fucking.
It's more of a American high school. I don't know how Japanese do high school, but
More reserved. But like for me, it was always like there's a bunch of teenagers who just learned swear words.
Yep.
Everyone swore way too much because they thought it was the newest thing.
well, yeah, but we're thinking from American high school. This is a Japanese high school, so they probably do. You said they were probably more reserved if it's a Japanese high school.
I mean, Japan in general is pretty reserved as far as
Yep.
like education, dress
Yep.
expression,
Yep.
affection.
Anywho,
Maybe they just all like dress. Maybe that's the dress code for the club and not the school. Who knows?
I think the Japanese wear like school uniforms. We had a dress code, but we never had to wear uniforms back in high school.
Yeah,
In American high school,
yeah. In the states, that's usually like a Catholic school or like a religious school.
yeah, I was thinking that too. Oh, I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so.
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
Uh,
We'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay. I don't know what time I have to leave, so we're setting a timer for an hour.
Yep. Alright. Anyway,
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club as fun and exciting for everyone. God damn it!
uh, Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could possibly be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know,
Huh?
to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. Politics is a strong word.
Yep.
Feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity, how to prepare for events. That is a lot more complex and passionate than this clubs I was a part of. We just sat around and watched shit.
Yeah. Ah. You know, and I know I'm gonna go off on a tangent, but you know, back in high school, in hindsight, I should have had an anime. I should have established an anime club. Should have, but for some reason, it just never crossed my mind
Well,
back then.
I'm sure that's the case for a lot of anime fans at your school because back then it wasn't nearly as popular.
I know, right? And even it,
These days we talk about like, oh, this is a mainstream anime. Back then, anime period was not mainstream. It was kind of
I know, right?
an American youth. It was kind of new, so like it was.
Like, yeah, well, back in the early 2000s, anime was still very, niche, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, for sure.
And remember how I mentioned that even with as popular as anime is today, it's it's still kind of an acquired taste.
Yeah,
Because remember, it's an acquired taste to you, is it?
yeah.
I
The
mean,
one
you
the only anime I put a lot of time into.
what?
The only anime I put a lot of time into in recent years, I can't remember what it's called. It's just like a slice of life thing.
Really?
There's like this cute couple, like who's really oblivious, really cute, whatever. Watched that with Nix for a while, but we kind of fell out of it for.
Okay, I might want to check out that show.
I could ask Nix for.
All right,
They're the ones that remember shit like that.
but yeah, um,
That are really not really sat down and put the hours into watching an anime recently.
I watch a lot of like old school, really old school anime from like the 80s, 90s.
DBZ,
Yes.
Gundam, shit like
Yep.
that.
So DB Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing, those are classics.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Anyway,
I read it.
oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was remarking on
Yep.
how crazy it is for a school club.
Yeah, I know, right?
Take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Nice.
Monica voice and Sayori voice sound a lot alike. I just need to make Sayori louder.
Okay.
And
Eh.
if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't immediately grab your attention, like literature.
Hmm.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. The festival, TM. We can all really grow as a club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Joe, what kind
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga?
Mind if I grab a mug quick?
Yeah.
Right, you can read until it gets to the.
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, it looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
What's a good mug for me to use
Nope. For
for my white Russians? Maybe this is this okay? Is this
yeah.
neat?
Oh,
Or like is there a
you
bigger
could
one?
try. How about this one?
All right, sick. All right, I'm gonna try really hard not to drop your shit.
Yep.
Oh, we have a mug in there too. Neat.
What, did you want to use that one instead?
All right,
Go for it.
yeah. Pop a couple.
Sorry, a bit of background banter, but
Oh right, you can take your headset with you. That's rather convenient.
that's wireless.
That is quite nice. Oh, perfect. Oh, so close. Ah, here we go.
Nice.
Perfect.
Anyway,
Not much of a reader, I guess.
well, that can change. What I am saying. What am I saying?
What I am saying?
What?
I am speaking to, girl.
I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
I get that. I'm a sucker for girls with purple hair. The number of times my life has been ruined by witches with blue hair is.
I thought her hair was. I thought
Yeah, I know.
purple haired chick.
Yeah,
I knew what you meant, dude.
bitches with blue hair and BPD are my downfall.
uh, uh,
Let's see.
Yuri trances the rim of her teacup with her finger. Or traces. Getting dyslexic.
This bit visual is this good?
Anywho,
Is this
yes. Yeah, I, I knew what you meant.
favorites are usually novels that go deep and complex fantasy worlds.
You had me at Fantasy Worlds.
You have me in fantasy. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
And so this fantasy, would it involve like elves and dwarves?
You're fucking elves. Perhaps. And telling good stories in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Oh, I don't know what I need for voice crack.
It's fine, don't worry about it, dude. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Huh.
This is amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of you. Advantage of your own lack of imagination, completely throw you for a loop. Anyway,
Hmm.
I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That's actually the last thing I read. I don't read much anymore, but the last thing I read was the works of H.P. Lovecraft, which are really, really cool, but you have to look past the blatant racism because he was a very bigoted man.
Well,
I absolutely adore the cosmic horror and shit in the worlds he builds, but God, he is a fucking racist.
what kind of people was he racist against?
horrendously racist against black people. And I think there was some anti-Semitism too. It was like, God damn, dude. I needed like an edited version, like an update where it's not really, really racist. Because like it's so hard to say, okay, I'm the product of this time. I'm not gonna focus on
I
it.
get that, dude.
Focus on the gentleman, not the racism. It's fine.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. That is true.
Did I say nobody's nerfect?
No, I said that.
Oh. Mhm.
Anyway,
Oh.
I'm reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once.
Which one?
I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level.
Did you read the works of H.P. Lovecraft? You, Joe?
Frankenstein.
Oh, you read Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I need to. Anyway, we'll keep playing the game.
Anyway.
My experience with reading it as of late is rather bad as well.
Right.
It's prompting a lot of thoughts.
Plus the chick who wrote Frankenstein has the same first name as my ma, so
Yeah, Mary Shelley.
yeah, Mary.
You know she lost her virginity on her mother's grave.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like the most goth thing ever. She lost.
I know. I imagine it would be. I'm guessing she was goth before goth was.
She was the goth. Yeah.
She was the original goth chick.
Yeah, absolutely. She, at least in the modern sense. But yeah, no, she like pretty much invented the horror genre. It's really cool.
Technically, she also invented the sci-fi genre too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Technically.
Yeah. That's one of the things that the whole thing about reanimating the corpse of life, that's probably pretty believable back then. That probably blew people's fucking minds.
Yeah, especially considering it's a hodgepodge of different body parts like stitched together.
Have you seen Young Frankenstein?
Was that the one with the dude who played the Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Maybe a long time, years ago, probably.
You should watch it sometime.
Well, it had the curly-haired dude who played Willy Wonka in the old '60s, '70s. Can't remember that movie was '60s, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Which one you're talking about?
Yeah, like my favorite movie, which is weird.
I forget what the actor's name is.
Was it? Well, now it's gonna bother me. Will something. It's probably very uninteresting to anyone who may or may not be watching, but it's really gonna bother me. Willy Wonka.
Look up the original version of the movie. It had he was like a curly-haired dude.
Yeah.
He was like a curly-haired.
Gene Wilder.
Yes, that I swear. I know, right? Hey, I have a shit memory with names too.
I was really digging for that one. Yeah, no, Gene Wilder.
Yep. Oh yeah.
We should probably play this thing.
Anywho, I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. And to be honest, I kind of like the purple-haired chick.
Yeah. Well, that's a deliberation you get to make.
Yeah. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Well, we're pretty fucking cute for a rock, goddammit.
Yeah, that's the cutest rock I've ever seen.
Us?
Wait, what?
We're the rock.
Oh.
Or I guess you're the rock.
Yeah. I
You are
am the rock.
You are the cutest rock.
Yes.
Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment.
Wait.
I hate horror.
It's an acquired taste, Natsuki.
That's fair. I have acquired it. I blame R.L. Stein for that.
I remember R.L. Stein.
Slippery Slope. That was my first
Yep.
experience with horror.
Yeah, the Goosebumps book series. I read those back when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I do remember that. Oh. Hmm?
Oh, why is that? Well, just
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea?
Whoa, you're getting a little too tsundere for.
I am. God damn it! You left a piece of scrap paper behind after the last club meeting. It looks like you're working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
Hmm.
You're such a bitch.
Yeah.
The eyes closed, very, very, very something.
Mm.
But you must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing you the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience writing to Yuri? Maybe share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers.
I guess it's the same for you, Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
Oh fuck, I suck at writing poems.
No, it's not as hard as it sounds. You'll get a little tutorial and I'll walk.
Do I have to like rhyme everything?
No, you'll see it. It's just.
No, alright.
It's fine.
Right, okay. Anyway.
All right.
Oh, okay.
That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, it might help us all get a little more comfortable with each other. Strengthen the bond of the club.
If you say so.
Right, Joe.
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
You're all. Ah, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Right.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Though I'm thinking, it's like, man, why couldn't I have joined the anime club instead?
Yeah, that's fair.
Or the D&D club? Wait,
Well, I mean,
you know what I meant.
anime club at this school is anything like the anime club at my school. It's kind of a sausage fest.
No. Oh,
Actually, because I'm a gay, but there's not a lot of women in high school anime clubs, honestly.
yeah. Honestly, if I started a anime club in high school, it would have been a sausage fest, more than likely. But even then,
Yeah,
first off, the idea never caught on to my mind because I just wanted to get out as get out and graduate as soon as possible, and
that was my mood too. It's like, get me the fuck out of here.
exactly. I get that, dude. But one by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yeah, I'm wondering if it would have been any. It's like, oh yeah, have a Japanese high school versus a American high school.
Yeah,
America.
I wonder if that was something that happened sooner. Maybe it happened later because a lot of anime is pretty risque and stuff, and probably not something they'd allow in schools there.
Yeah, because America. Anyway,
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, hey!
You really did scare me there for a minute. If you really just gave me the cupcakes, I'd be so pissed. See what Helen.
Yeah.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to Literature Club.
Uh, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. With that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Right? Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Joe, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Mm, yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Up.
Joe, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps the chance will grow closer to one of these girls. All right, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay.
So write a poem. Pick words to be your favorite poem to go away. Something that might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Fuck.
So,
Nice.
press okay. So you're
Uh-huh.
given this list of words. You don't have to actually write a poem. You're selecting words to put into it. Um, so you have the girls.
Yep.
Story, Natsuki, Yuri. And I think Monica's also here. So what you want to do is you wanna target Yuri, right?
Sure.
Well, is that what you want, or do you want to go for
Yeah, I'll go with the purple-haired chick, Yuri.
Okay. So you want to find stuff that you think she'll like. So let's sit for a minute and think about it. She is kind of sophisticated and mature. She expressed that she liked real horror, darker stuff. So those are the things that you
I'm thinking melancholy.
all right, let's see if it works. It works. When they jump up and down, that's the one that you got the good with.
Uh,
She's probably gonna like bigger words, more complicated words. Um, Stuff that maybe it's a bit darker. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You got her.
melancholy horror.
We have giggle, pure, capable, peaceful, various, analysis, joy, uncanny, anime, and romance. Oh, you got Natsuki that time. That's okay though. What did you click on? I didn't see.
I wrote the word anime
Oh, okay. That makes
because it was there.
Yeah. Okay, so we have sadness, adventure, desire, alone, cage, starscape, kitty, skipping, bouncy, and uncontrollable. Oh, you got Sarah. Oh, you got one for each. Holy crap.
Apparently.
Or no, you got one for each, and then the next one Fury. So you're 2-1-1.
Uh,
Cheeks, secretive, philosophy.
depends on which cheeks.
Yeah.
You knew where I'm going with that.
Which cheeks are you laughing?
Okay.
She's like avid reader, so longer, more difficult words. She reads surreal horror, so things that are darker. Um,
I don't know, secretive.
you try. Hey, I didn't think that was gonna work, but I wanted to let you do it. Contamination, shame, sticky, melody, excitement, strawberry playground, sparkle, happiness, and music.
Uh, let's see. Um, contamination.
There we go. Incongruent, dark, candy, mouse, destiny, peace, sensation, laugh, kiss, and vertigo. Hey, you're doing good. Valentine, imagination,
Uh,
misfortune, infallible, defeat, lust, universe, rainbow, jumpy, and daydream. Oh, you're doing good.
who knew that lust would,
Yeah, that's
He said, oh, fantasy. Okay.
maybe the lust thing was foreshadowing. Mayhaps. Explode,
Hmm.
fine, poof, whoa, nightgown, tenacious, shiny, aura, after image, parfait, and covet.
Nightgown. So, what are you wearing? So, what are you wearing, baby?
Baby! Oh, Natsuki liked that one. Okay, that was interesting. Chocolate,
Oh,
eat it,
crap.
dazzle, amazing, effulgent, care, pleasure, nature, anxiety, and treasure.
Uh,
Don't slow you forget. One thing I'll point out that
go on.
noticed while reflecting after playing this first. When you click something, if you get the wrong one or whatever, it gives insight into their character, things that you don't know about them.
Okay.
stressor that they have, or desire, or mental illness, or whatever. They you click these words and you might try to get Yuri, but it's like it turns out to be Natsuki or Sayori. Then you know something new about them. It gives you insight into the person.
What if I clicked anxiety?
Try. There you go. Together, spinning, meager, blanket, games, unending, home, warm, comfort, and socks. Stacks.
Sacks. That sucks. Okay.
Instead of shots, it's socks.
Socks. Let's see.
Honestly, even for me as someone who's played this multiple times, this is a tricky one. For going for Yuri anyway.
Fuck.
These are all middle of the road words.
Uh.
I think that might be it. Could be some, yeah, okay.
There we go.
Disaster, vitality, determination, silly, eternity, fluffy, cheer, and okie dokie. So Natsuki, interesting.
Crap. Okay, whatever.
Vivid, infinite, shopping, heart, beauty, rain cloud, climax, suicide. Now we're getting dark.
I figured. I'm wondering if Yuri's a low key goth chick.
Vacation, whistle, pain, landscape, flower, time, sting, skirt, vibrant, raindrops. Oh, so you already like the word pain. Interesting. Alright, whirlwind, marriage, promise, death, lucky, passion, special, heartbeat, intellectual, graveyard. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Journey, broken, summer, milk, fireworks, tragedy, whisper, grief, massacre, and sugar. Now, I will say, maybe I'm wrong on this, but from what I saw from playing this previously, it seems to give the most useful insight or most relevant insight into Sayori, especially when you're trying to romance Yuri.
Okay.
A lot of the things that that you would think apply to Yuri but turn out to be Sayori are insightful. Sayori. I think Yuri is still ahead, though. We should be good. Blade, Wrath, Misery, Essence, Waterfall, Inferno, Family, Smile, Papa, Swimsuit. Which one did you pick?
Wrath.
Wrath, okay. I was mid-sip and I didn't see what you picked. Cute, Dream, Extraordinary, Tone, Tears, Entropy, Headphones, Jump, Extreme, Sunny.
I'm gonna go with entropy.
Good choice. Nibble, that doesn't sound like Yuri. Ocean, Despise, Loud, Love, Fed, Unstable, Disarray, Charm, Friends. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alright, cool. I think we nailed it. Hi again, Joe. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Yeah. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Yeah.
Read until you get to the girl voice.
Okay. But yeah, well, I'm back at the literature club.
I dropped my phone. But
I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
oh, thank you, sir. Feeling good still?
Yep.
Not feeling achy?
No.
Good.
Hang on, I gotta be quick.
Okay.
All right.
God damn it. Fuck.
What?
Oh, nothing. Just being stupid.
Hmm. Could you imagine if my teenage self attended a Japanese high school?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and oddly enough, a little extra testosterone in my system so I can grow out this beard.
Yeah.
Back in my teen years, I never had a beard like this, so.
Yeah, there was literally one kid in my school who had a beard. He said it was because he drank so much coffee, but I think it's a load of shit. Yeah, I don't think it's
Maybe he
that
had a
much.
little extra testosterone in his system.
Yeah, I guess so.
Testosterone. Anyway,
Thanks for keeping your promise, Joe. Oh, right. I forgot that the stream is open. Hopefully, it isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. Last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it.
I don't think I like this Natsuki. Even if she is a tsundere. Oh.
So you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
I would agree, even if she is a tsundere little bitch.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Joe always does his best as long as he's having fun.
If you say so.
That's fair. He also do busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori. That's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once when cooking.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Joe can become good friends too.
Sayori? As usual, Sayori seemed oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do we do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. Exactly. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it.
This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
It is usually by accident. At least with the people in my
Yep. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
Yeah.
I enthusiastically take the book.
That's when someone's like, oh, you should check out the show. And you're like, yeah, I'll look at it. You never fucking look.
Yeah.
Well, you can read it at your own pace.
Ah.
I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, that's.
I'm like, now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the corner of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Yeah. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this sensing and made her uncomfortable. Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's fine.
Uh,
Focused, and then if I was focused, I probably would have noticed it in the first place.
uh,
But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so
That's the book you gave me, right? Uh,
I wanted to reread some of it.
uh,
Not for any particular reason.
just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Uh,
I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
hmm,
It's a very engaging and relatable story.
is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
all right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister.
Hmm. Hmm.
As soon as she
Could be.
does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who came from a
Human experiment. Oh.
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who she can trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship and her life starts to fall apart. That's
That's that. That's kind of fucked up. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Oh, plot twist much? Up. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
I'm
Up.
sure you're not a fan of this. Are you not a fan of this or anything, Joe?
Uh, no, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Uh,
I hope so.
yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories they challenge you to look at it from a strange perspective. When things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own goals or their own philosophy or that they believe in.
Yep.
Suddenly you thought you're when you thought you related to the protagonist, made out to be naive for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans.
Yeah.
I'm rambling here. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
Hmm.
So I'm sorry if I'm saying something strange.
Oh,
Please stop me from talking too much.
that's. I really don't think you need to worry. That that just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
Ah,
That's oh
well,
that
that's true.
in fact, I might as well get started on reading it, right? Oh.
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hmm. Up.
Sorry, I'm trying to juggle things. Ah,
Up.
yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to.
Uh. Up.
That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book.
Nice.
I glance over. Well,
Numbers get nice.
yeah, alright, it's cool. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Oh, jeez, that's so much.
Oh, yeah, you might want to ease up on the faucet.
Good lord.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, thanks, though.
Yeah, just trying to be responsible, you know?
Yep. Oh. Oh.
Sorry. I was just.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. Basically the same way. I don't really need to. Sorry. I mean,
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Yeah. Yep. Um.
sorry, I was turning off my alarm. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy.
You got any more beer? Or are you loud?
This is my last one.
Okay, what's my last one of these?
Okay. Okay, once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Mm. Mm. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
Trying to visualize.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, like, uh, 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 left arm. Right arm. Okay. Mm. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here. See, look, you don't have to visualize.
Oh. Hmm. Could you imagine somebody like me in a school like that?
It definitely captures like the high school romance bullshit of like, oh my god, I'm in close proximity to this person. It's rather just.
I just don't want to feel like a fucking neckbeard.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, like, this. This is the kind of shit that, like, those fedora neckbeard guys kind of fantasize about.
Yeah, exactly.
you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Okay. Oh, great. I really don't want to feel like a fucking neckbeard. Minus the milady and the fedora bullshit. You know? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side. Oh, okay. And the book between their thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder why. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Hmm? Are you?
Ready?
Uh, turn the page. Oh, sorry. Right. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Right. You're right. Know what I mean? Oh. Mhm. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Hmm? I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit.
Oh boy.
I don't like that side eye. Don't look at me like that. Oh,
Hmm.
read dialogue. It's probably oh no, oh no wait, I already read that. You're already being so patient with me.
Hmm. Uh, yeah.
Girl,
Thanks.
we're reading a book, fam. It's okay.
Like, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb generally letting go, gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own. Oh, right, because,
Look, man, slurring words is acceptable at this point, but at least say the right ones.
well, it's just that, with, I just, wait, because here in the West, it's like when we read books, it's usually from, let's see, from left to right, but then,
Is that what you're hung up on?
oh, right, but we're in but this is a Japanese high school, so reading, and when the Japanese read books, it's like it's the opposite of that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, it's left to right, like with manga.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Which I didn't know the first time I read manga. I was like, this story makes no sense. It's because I was reading it backwards.
Yeah, I get that. My thumb generally letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Oh yeah. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. Um, but she's also second guesses all of the things she says and does, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
So, story hour is over, I guess.
Apparently, yeah.
So, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing to think that.
Well, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share each other's phones with each other. I got stuck in between voices.
Oh shit. Um.
It's about some weird limbo between Monica and Yuri. I was very confused.
Yeah, I get you, dude. It's
We'll
fine.
have enough time if we don't wait too long.
Yuri exhaled, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ah!
Sorry, singular Yuri. I hit my mic. I apologize.
All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
Hmm. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's a good reason. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters on your own time.
All right. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
First, you gotta have fucking superpowers because mental notes in where I left off in books is not within the realm.
I know, right?
Not within the realm of possibility. If I don't read a book or play a game or watch,
Yeah, ever heard of a bookmark?
yeah, no. If I don't watch or play or read something
Yep.
for a while, I have to start all the way over. I forget what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I totally get that, dude.
By the way, did you remember to write your? We did.
I think so, yeah. Yeah? My relaxation ends.
Fair.
I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before.
I wrote a lot of poetry in high school during this time of my life. You want to know how many I shared with people?
Hmm. Go on.
Fucking none.
Oh, no, I'm not surprised at all.
Imagine how stressful it must be in high school and share shit with people like that. So incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know, right? Dude, classmates at Merck in high school are assholes.
Yeah, no kidding. I think that's teenagers in general.
Yeah.
Shit. It's the same thing working at like Spencer's.
Yep.
Teenagers are the worst fucking people that can walk in. We have like some drunk sports and stuff to walk in from time to time, but my god, like teenagers coming in there and like messing shit up and throwing stuff around and like screaming. It's like, oh my god, I know it's fucking hilarious to you that there's drinking and smoking paraphernalia in here and fucking sex toys and fun and shit, but please just if you want to buy something, buy it and go away.
Fair enough.
It's the only thing that's worse than the utter boredom of working this time of year when all of our clientele is in school.
Yeah, really.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh. Anywho, did you read this?
I don't think I did. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you go find someone to share with?
And that's how I feel about that whole thing.
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Yep. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit.
You okay, Rick?
Yeah.
Here, one sec. Got a
Uh, Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Who should I? Oh, that's you.
Who should I show the poem to first?
Who's gonna
Yuri.
Yuri? Okay.
Yuri seems most experienced. I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Perception.
What? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Um, you really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Can the person watching sound off in chat? I'm curious who it is.
Oh,
That's. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have?
Fuck! What writing experience?
Yeah, no, really. The use of imagery and metaphor indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Uh,
Writing's not something I was ever good at.
well, I'm more into drawing than writing, so.
Visualizing through visuals is what.
Well, usually if I visualize it, I'd rather draw it than write it.
Yeah.
Really?
That's lost translation. I get it.
Oh, look. Oh, wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you.
Don't point to the screen like I'm supposed to read. Is your
Oh, my bad. Eesh. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are totally typical, or are usually typical, of new writers. And having been through that myself, I've kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is I recognize. Excuse me, lean in. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to make the writing style separated from the topic matter. And they form the two together. The end result is both. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
She thinks she might have been biased at first.
Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
My audio is coming through the headset, right?
What?
You can hear your audio on the headset.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I hear like a fucking echo, but yes.
Okay, but no, I am.
It's cool. It's
Okay.
it's fine.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Sorry.
It's fine.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. I'm a little bit drunk, which I shouldn't do when I'm in high school.
Wait, you said you're a little bit drunk. What?
That's what people get a little bit biased.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about it. They have some. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts.
Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her.
Do you want to read the poem, or should I read the poem in Yuri's voice?
Read the poem in Yuri's voice.
All right, I'll read. Each of the characters will have a poem.
Yeah.
I'll read them in their respective voice.
Yep. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Oh, I have to get in close.
Oh, crap.
Ghost under the light.
Up.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green glow of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Alright, go ahead.
I could barely read that, but thanks for reading that for me.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I could barely read that shit. Click to continue. Click outside.
I'm sorry. I have just terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
I have to pee. Tell the teacher I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I have to piss so bad. I'll be back. I just like to do things with parents.
Yep. Oh. We'll be right back. Okay.
Why? It took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Joe is just right now.
um.
That's relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Up.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
No, not at all.
Really glad you like it.
No. Hmm?
I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story is about nostalgia.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
I suppose you did only glance over it. But remember that poets often express their thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell us a story. Picture. You got an itch.
It's cool.
Good. Good, I guess. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering under the last memory is a comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought about of that. That's impressive.
It's something really. Yours was impressive too, so
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
you think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Joe.
Ah, me too.
Should I try to poem to next?
Uh, mm,
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
that's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
Not sure I'm a fan of the whole. What was it?
Sundare?
Tsundere. Yep. You knew I was going with that shit. Not sure I'm a fan of the whole tsundere thing, but okay.
For directness, I agree.
Yep. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I should show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Well, at least it's easier to read.
Why? Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap. Horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it.
No, I don't like it. I mean, yes, I do like it. Yes, I like it.
Very good.
Oh.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
Uh,
So people don't even take my writing seriously.
but isn't the point of poems for people to like express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
Hmm.
Well, like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening.
Hmm.
So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Oh.
Like I set up for rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
Hmm. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
That one's.
Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from this one here, did you?
Yeah. I guess not. I decide to humor her with the last comment. Keyword being humor her.
Yeah.
I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a good poem, Joe. Are you sure it's your first time?
Yes, of course. Of course. It's not that good.
Yes, brother.
Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
You fucking would be.
Uh,
I guess you're right. But that's not why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of this club.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the class club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before, Joe. Deep down, you're not that selfish at all, you know? Bit of backhanded compliment, but try new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. That's a pretty low bar, but I appreciate that, Steve.
Hmm.
Thank you so much.
Indeed. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason that I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Alright, we need to lean in
Let's see.
again.
Let's see, the
Dear
way.
Sunshine is the title. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret. But I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Depends. What's for breakfast? Sausage, bacon. Uh, I mean, Sayori.
Yes, her name was pronounced Sayori, not bacon. Just relatively closer.
This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Uh, well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
It's not a bad poem to throw away and throw together in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh,
I gotta respect that. Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
hmm. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just it came out nice, or how should I put it? Oh, it sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Shit, I wanted steak and eggs.
Steaks, eggs, and toast. Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Okay, we'll go with that too.
Make a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, I know. Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. It is. You should eat breakfast before school.
Yeah, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
It is. I get all cranky. That's fair.
Well,
I get all cranky no matter what, but I
yep.
never eat breakfast, so that's probably the reason why.
Yep. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica is the best.
Yeah. But next time I won't forget.
That's me, you think.
Oh, wait.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. What poem should Monica?
We'll probably finish this here, and then we'll finish the poem, the next poem, and then
Yep.
probably gonna sprint over to the bus stop.
All right. Oh. Oh.
Hi, Joe. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up.
Knocked my teeth on my glass. That's so good.
I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Oh, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Joe. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know. But it's sort of the barrier we learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I guess she wasn't one of the little chibis on the.
No, I didn't notice. I only noticed 3 of the chibis.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
So I guess she just wasn't.
Let's see what.
Oh, is what she said. Great job, Joe. I was waiting. Oh, in my head the whole time while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Well, I'm glad you thought it was deep. I guess I understand.
Deeper than I thought it would get.
Saying.
I guess I underestimated you.
Yeah, I read.
Oh, my bad.
I read. You're good.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. And you keep your expectations low and you won't be disappointed.
Manage your expectations. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery and symbolism.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it by just feel, or by letting them deeply analyze the nuances. It can make it can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing.
Hmm.
Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure you'll end up
Uh,
doing things a lot.
I'm sure. Don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Sorry, I hit my mic again. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to, right?
Hmm.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Uh,
Well, that's because I have some confidence. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see.
Confidence is a fake till you make it kind of thing, you know?
Hmm.
So I got that.
Well, let's read it then.
Alright, I'll come over. You gotta scroll up a bit. You scroll down. Hole in the Wall is the title. It couldn't have been me. See the direction sparkle protrudes. Noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. Hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. He, on the other side, was looking in.
Oh.
So, what do you think?
Hmm. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed aloud, it can be really powerful.
Well, what was the inspiration behind this one?
Uh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on kind of strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. It's actually good advice, honestly.
Phew! I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. A smug smile. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Joe did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Joe liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Joe appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I... No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, that's a burn.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger when Joe started showing up. And Nasuki. Nasuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting you guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just suddenly noticed I was just standing there.
Joe, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and appreciate simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? I mean, you should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Joe. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Joe?
Uh,
Well,
how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
so we can decide with Nasuki, Yuri, or we can get Sayori involved. Because please, dear God, help us.
Yeah, hey,
Going to be.
uh, Natsuki. Wait,
That's you.
Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Let's see. Sayori.
Huh?
Yeah. Everyone is fighting, making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Joe. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants Yuri to tell her,
What is
tell Yuri how much of a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Masuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Nasuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Nasuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And yours boobs are the same as they've always were. Big and beautiful.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make you some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
I'm gonna pack up, but
Okay.
I'll keep reading
Yep.
dialogue. So this is why.
Well, so this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest,
Up.
I might come off as a good leader, but I can't organize things. Or I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing. Kitty, you gotta go.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well,
Up. I got.
she already is amazing in her own way, isn't she? Who's taking a pee break? Just packing up because I gotta be home at a certain time here. But my shitty battery should last long enough for me to read all this stuff here. Otherwise, I'll just snag Joe's headset. Hi, Kitty. Some food there. Let's see here. Hope watch this in a second. I think we watch later because stream with Joe quite a bit, like 2 weeks or so. Really just enjoy doing these, like just text-based dialogue, doing voices with him. I enjoy that a lot. Unfortunately, I have to go. Oh, okay. We're gonna play until we do the next
Okay. Who are you talking to?
just chat. Do you have quarters that
Yeah, hang on. How many quarters you need?
4? I can give you $1.
Yep. Hold up. I have 3 quarters.
All right, I'll give you that. You
Oh,
go over the first game of pool tomorrow, and we're go.
all right. Oh, hey,
Oh, perfect. Even better. Fuck yeah, dude.
I knew what you meant. Um, okay. All right.
Let's get to the next poem.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I,
Oh,
I can pick it up in a minute.
yep. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate for her to get herself hurt.
That makes the 2 of us.
Not ominous at all.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Oh.
Already experiencing that distrust, I see.
Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, mostly.
Hmm.
Well, Joe, how about you?
Well, it was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Hmm. Think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Joe, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Um, Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Well, what do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't, you don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Joe, it's nice that I get to spend more time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Uh, it looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself to I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to see Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Alright, let's get this poem out of the way and then I gotta book it. Gotta get my bus. Crimson, candy, stable, death, blanket, fireworks, landscape, summer. Okay, never mind. Flower,
Lust.
bubbles, hop, ocean, eternity, extraordinary, breathe, skirt, playground, raindrops. We're still going for Yuri?
Yes.
Dream, fireflies, portrait, spies, warm, worm, laugh, uncontrollable, excitement, cute, determination. Ah, we're doing good. Peace, charm, discrimination.
Hey, look. You
Yes,
see the lucky number?
I do. 420 blaze it.
Yeah.
420 drink it.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, we got a super this time.
ah, crap.
Pleasure, chocolate, vertigo, Valentine, rainbow, whistle, philosophy, ambient, childhood, and empty. Good move. Universe, contamination, clouds, desire, pout, sensation, quarrel, misery, meager, and cry. Good. Love, graveyard, question, captive, lucky, various. Okay. Defeat, sparkle, music, vivacious, heaven sent, anger, tragedy, adventure, intellectual, happiness.
Are you sure you don't want to pack up your stuff and?
We can keep going. It's fine.
All
We got a minute. I'll make it.
right. All right.
I'll sprint after the bus if I need to, but I want to get this out of the way. Defeat, sparkle, music, oh, never mind. Vitality, together. Judgment, fly, fester, spinning, puppy, disoriented, lollipop, atone. Incongruent, vanilla, tears, Anime alone. Prayer, wrath, okay.
Because anime was in it.
Got obligatory anime click.
Yep.
Memories, friends, vacation, dark cage, shopping, pure, passion, and explode. Got story. That's how much you click.
Passion.
Interesting. Journey, milk, effulgent, destiny, massacre, disaster. Got Yuri that time. Loud, hurt, fear, doki doki,
Doki doki.
feather, kiss, melancholy, ribbon. Awesome. Okay. Nature, extreme, imagination, rose, whisper, Hawaii, broken, hair, calm, and cheer. Good. Electricity, strawberry, stars, promise, suicide, misfortune, hopeless. Got Sayori that time. Color, jump, heartbeat, parfait, horror, socks, infinite, lipstick, okay, we got Yuri. Nightgown, uncanny, sadness, insight, vivid, special, okay. After shiny, shame, marriage, essence, hope, depression, ring cloud, melody, and infallible. Got Sayori. Whoop, sweet, family, precious, secretive, starscape, beauty, flee, agonism. Funny.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already.
Alright, you're gonna have to save it. I'm gonna have to book it.
Yep.
Alright. Thank you for joining. I really like doing this one. I like doing voices with Joe.
Yep.
That's my favorite shit to do. I love playing games. I love text-based games.
Yep.
I love that. So, uh,
Have a good evening and a good night, everyone.
following.
Yep.
More of this game soon. And more games that require us to do what I love.
Yep. Pretty much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Later. See you another day.